Oh, Wonkin Token. Oh, great mystery. Ah, yeah. Love and life. I hear you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Seems to be my only prayer. And, well, for that I'm grateful. Loving this path, this trail that we are on. Come on, Chief. Let's keep moving. Thank you. Yes. This is my meditation walk, my journal, and never really had any intentions of anyone listening. But if you choose to listen and you get something out of it, great. If you choose not to listen and decide to scroll on, great. If you listen and you don't get anything out of it, well, great. It is what it is, and this is a conversation between me and the great mystery, and sometimes I do come back and listen, and sometimes I don't. It just really depends on whatever it is. So it feels so good to be back here in the Tuslagi lands, the lands of my Cherokee DNA, the place of my grandmother and great-grandmother and her parents, her people. And yeah, feels good. I get the wallowing up tears and the up my spine. I don't know what's this way, Chief, so let's go. Take a slightly different route today. So, what a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous night's sleep. I remember having dreams. I just don't remember what the dreams were, but I know they felt good. And that's good. I'm so, so grateful. And really getting excited. The possibilities of land. And that it can be done. And it kind of scares me that I'm excited about it. But it's the good kind of scare. It's the good kind of, oh, wow, this is really possible. This is holy moly, and it feels so good and right and time. And I'm not going to go looking up longitude and latitudes and, all these ley lines and telluric lines, and I'm going with my gut. I'm going with my heart. and even more excited that there's others that are excited about it. It's like, wow. You know, and this family feels so different than all the other families. You know, there was the biological family, and I love them and I wouldn't change a daggone thing. At least with what I've experienced. However, it's not this. We're entrapped and we're in this particular mindset and blah, 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 and it's us against them and all that kind of crazy stuff. And the drugs and the alcohol and the whole 9 yards. And then I'm grateful for the soul family, the spirit family, that the grandmothers that woke me up, so to speak, and or we woke each other up or whatever, and all the teachings and learnings, and the spirit family that headed out on with, and yet, you know, they're like, oh, you got to do a book and you got to do this, and you know, oh, you haven't really made it unless you have a successful book or a successful song or a successful video, or you know, all these other kinds of crazy thoughts and whatnot. And doing the best to, like, you know, catch this fish and make her my wife, and we're gonna homestead here, and this is what it's gonna look like, and yet, you know, that coyote kind of trickster type of thing. Not that coyote is bad. I ain't saying coyote medicine is bad, but there's a good way to use the medicine and an abusive way to use the medicine, and just like anything else. You know, we talk so much about eagle medicine and bear medicine, and you know, it has its good stuff. And it also has its, what you would call, abusive stuff. It's none of us relatives are all good and all bad. We got the white wolf and the black wolf inside of each and every one of us. And it's that, at least for me, it feels like this beautiful blend of the two, where you take all the good stuff out of all of them. You know, and I look at Chief here, and you know, he's got every single one of my kiddos, my dog kids, who were all rescues, but he's got every single one of them inside of him. And I remember having the prayer. I remember the prayer affirmation of, you know, there's the good, you know, can we take all the good stuff? Let's snag all the good stuff out of all of these mirrors, partners, soul family, companions, kiddos, and wrap them all into one. I just pull all the good stuff. Leave the other stuff behind, so to speak. And I remember that, like, if I was going to have a dog, you know, I'd want it to be like Damon, with the big, beautiful, open heart, like mystical, and the fun loving, just go and do whatever, and yet protect me like Ghosty, and you know, all the good stuff, and put it all together and wrap it up into one. Like, that'd be cool, you know. Well, here came Chief, and it's like, whoa, you know, I'm gonna stop over here for just a second and take a pause. And then, whew, okay, let's keep going. I still gotta keep my heart rate up. Thank you. Good gee. It's like bounce, bounce, bounce. Where are we gonna go? Oh, right into the swamp. I don't think so. Thank you. Oh, you gutted me. Oh. And again. Oh, it's like a bicycle obstacle course. Cool. And the other way we went, they had this beautiful pollinator gardens all over the different places. Excuse me, you went around the back side of me, thank you. So, yeah, so our theme this week with this Saturn having moved into retrograde and the moon is now in Leo, and we are still within the basket configuration and the Star of David. And so just all these beautiful definitely a once in a lifetime, but even more so than that, I guess we're walking the obstacle course, Chief says. Really? You're gonna drink that water? I don't think so. Good Chief. And honing in on the pieces of the Saturn retrograde that is active in my chart and my personal. And of course, what I know to be true is what we do for ourselves, we do for others, and what we do for others, we do for ourselves. So, working on those pieces and honing in on like a little schedule, you could say, a discipline that is working for the host home and my responsibilities within that, while taking a beautiful look at property and seeing about what the next adventure is going to be. Whether we continue our travels, whether we hone in on some property, and what all of those pieces may look like. So I'm excited about this period of time. I'm excited about our adventures and journeys. And I redirect with my chief over here. Hi. Right here. Thank you. Stop. Thank you. Okay, let's start heading back, Chief. This didn't provide us the shade that we were looking for at this time. You can walk in the grass. Keep up with me, Chief. Thank you. That's your adventure for today. Oh, that's the yoga music. It's not time for yoga right now, so let me see what I can do here. I feel like I've rambled on enough and not really had a whole lot to say, except thank you, Spirit. and keeping on, keeping on. Light warrior, behind the scenes. I love being behind the scenes. I love being behind the scenes. It's what we do when nobody's watching, except for the great mystery. That's what really counts. That's what really counts. And that is why I'm so grateful for my steadfastness, the self-discipline, the self-care, and the incredible empathy and compassion. Thank you.